Hi, welcome. In one of my previous video, we have explained what is a unit vector, right? How to mathematically represent a unit vector, right? How to geometrically represent a unit vector, why a unit vector is actually required, what is the significance of unit vector in three-dimensional Cartesian coordinate systems. All this we discussed. In today's video, my aim is to make you understand one of the application of unit vector. So unit vector is very helpful in finding a new vector if we know an already existing vector. In other words, you maybe need to find a vector, that is a new vector, in a direction of already existing vector. So there are a lot of applications in electromagnetics where we need to apply this. But to find that or to know that, you should be knowing what is the magnitude of the new vector which we are going to find. So once we know the magnitude and by finding the unit vector of already given vector, okay, we can find in which direction that the new vector will be traveling. So I'll be explaining that in this video. So let us see how it is done. So you are asked to specify a vector with magnitude 2 along the direction of given vector. So it is mentioned that it is 2 units. That tells that it can be any unit. If it is force, then it will be Newton. Okay, so it can be any vector unit. But here I am taking an example of given vector as points, so that we can also discuss how to find a vector if a point is given. Okay, so first we need to find this given vector. In the sense, we need to have a vector. Then we can specify a vector with magnitude 2. So let us first find a vector joining origin and the point 1, 2. This point can be anything. Okay, just for the explanatory purpose, I have taken these points 1, 2, 2, and my explanation will be in Cartesian coordinate system. Okay, that is XYZ coordinate system. So to understand this, let us consider XYZ coordinate system. So let this be Z axis, this will be Y axis, and this X axis, considering right hand coordinate system. So let me rotate it, direction of these axes, so that we will not have any confusion during the explanation. So let me write that this is X, this is Y, and this is Z. So next, I need to locate this point 1, 2, 2. So this is very clear that this is X, this represent point Y, and this represent the value, the magnitude along Z axis, right? Value Z. So this X equal to 1, let us mark it somewhere here. So let it be somewhere here. X is 1 somewhere here. Okay, so this is my 1. Then from I have to locate point 2 along Y axis. Then I have to locate point 2 along Z axis. To get a better feeling of this, okay, please mark 2. Okay, let the 2 may be somewhere here. Okay, 2 may be somewhere here. So this is my point 2 somewhere here, and then I have another 2 on Z axis. So let it be somewhere here. So this is my 2. Okay, well, better feeling of this, draw a parallel line from this point Okay, let us draw a parallel line from this point along x-axis. Okay, then a line parallel to y-axis from point 2 on z-axis. Okay, so now it is mentioned that the vector is joining origin and these points. So our starting point of the vector will be the origin. So this is my origin. So from origin, I'll trace one point or one unit along x-axis. So I'll be here. From the tip of this vector, I'll trace y equal to 2. So that should be y equal to 2 will be parallel to y-axis. So when I reach here, okay. So this is y equal to 2. Okay. So this is 1 now and this is 2. Now how to locate z? So from the tip of this vector, a height of 2. So somewhere I'll be here. Height of 2. Okay. So this will be, so I'll be. So now what is this point? What will be this point? This point will be nothing but 1, 2, clear? So I get at this point I have 1, 1. So I started from the origin, I traced along x-axis unit 1, then I traced along y-axis unit 2, and from there I have traced along z-axis another unit 2. So I am here, so this is my point given, that is 1, 2. Now what will be my vector? My intention was to find the vector, right? So that I can apply or specify a vector with magnitude 2. So how to do that? So I started from the origin. So my resultant vector can be drawn by applying vector algebra. So this vector, that is first vector, added with this parallel vector, added with this vector, that is z vector, will give me resultant vector. So my resultant vector will be starting from the origin and ending at this point. Okay, so it will be starting from the origin and its length will be till this point. So this is my resultant vector. So let me name it. Okay, if this point is some p, so this will be p vector. This is my p vector. Okay, so this is my resultant vector. So just by using the geometry, I could locate what is my p vector. So the vector joining origin and point P is now p vector. Now how to mathematically write this p vector? As I told you, it's addition of first vector along x direction, this vector along y direction, and this vector along z direction. So I can easily write p vector as 1 ax cap or nothing but ax cap plus 2 ay cap plus 2 az cap. That is because this is along x direction. This is represented by unit vector ax cap. This is along y direction. This is represented by unit vector ay cap. And this is represented by az cap, because these are direction vectors. So I have one magnitude along x direction, two magnitude along y direction, and two magnitude along z direction. That is my p vector, and that is represented here. So this is how I represent. Okay. Now to solve this, specify a vector with magnitude 2 units along the direction of a given vector. Okay. So now this is the given vector. So first I have to check whether this is a unit vector. Okay, let me check whether this is a unit vector. How to check whether this is a unit vector? I have to find the magnitude of this vector, right? If the magnitude of p vector is 1, then I can say that this is unit vector. So how to find magnitude? Magnitude is the first magnitude px square, that is 1 square, plus py square, that is 2 square, plus 2 square. So this I get it as square root of 9, which is nothing but 3. Okay, but this is not equal to 1. So from the given points, I have found this vector, and now I know that this vector is not an unit vector. So what is my duty now? I need to find unit vector in the direction of this vector, p vector. So let me name it as a p vector. So how to find unit vector in direction of p vector? It is that vector divided by magnitude of that vector, right? Magnitude of that vector. So it comes like this. So p vector is ax cap plus 2 ay cap plus 2 az cap divided by 3, because magnitude of p is 3. We have found it here, right? So 3. So this is equal to this is equal to 1 by 3 ax cap plus 2 by 3 ay cap plus 2 by 3 az cap. So I get AP vector as 1 by 3 x cap plus 2 by 3 ay cap plus 2 by 3 z cap. So if you want, you can verify the magnitude of this will be equal to 1. Okay, so magnitude will be equal to 1. So this is unit vector. Now see, I have specified the vector, okay, given vector. I have found the unit vector in the direction of this vector p vector. Okay, so in this diagram, how to notate this unit vector? So the procedure is same. So I have 1 by 3, that is almost 0.33 along x direction. Okay, then from there I have 2 by 3 along y direction, and from there again I have 2 by 3. So I will end up somewhere here, and if I find the magnitude of this will be equal to 1. Okay, so if I draw, so I'll end up somewhere here. So this is my unit vector AP vector, which is along the direction of P vector. I'll be using this unit vector, okay, to find or to specify a new vector whose magnitude is 2 units. So let me call that vector as Q vector. So Q vector, okay, whose magnitude is 2. I know that magnitude of Q vector is 2, but I don't know what is Q vector. But from the definition of any vector, you know that any vector, or in this case Q vector, is magnitude of that vector into the direction, right? Into the direction, that is unit vector. So in this case, my unit vector is AP cap, not AQ cap, AP cap. Why? Because you are asked to find this vector along this direction, AP vector. Okay, now the magnitude of this is what? 2, right? So I can write now Q vector as 2. So 2 into AP vector. What is AP vector? AP vector is 1 by 3 AX cap plus 2 by 3 AY cap plus 2 by 3 AZ cap. So this is nothing but 2 by 3 AX cap plus 2 by 3 AY cap plus 2 by 3 AZ. So we found a new vector Q in the direction of this vector, that is AP vector, which is found to be 2 by 3 x cap plus 2 by 3 ay cap plus 2 by 3 z cap. You can also notate or try to find where is this Q vector. So Q vector is 2 by 3 along x direction, 2 by 3 along y direction, right? Sorry, it is 4. 2 is multiplied inside, so it is 4 by 3 and 4 by 3. So I'll have 2 by 3 along x direction, 4 by 3 along y direction, and 4 by 3 along z direction. So I'll get my vector somewhere, point somewhere here. So this will be my Q vector in the same direction. Hope the idea of finding a new vector in the direction of a given vector is very clear. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, please share it with your friends and subscribe my channel so that I'll be motivated to do more such videos. Bye for now.